Welcome back to Ridezone Bikes, the channel where pure motorcycle passion meets deep dive technical breakdowns, and today we finally bring you the full, cinematic, no-nonsense review of the 2026 Honda CBR1000RR, a machine that continues Honda's legendary Fireblade lineage with a fresh identity built around precision engineering, MotoGP-inspired aerodynamics, and a performance profile designed to push riders into the next era of leader-class superbike dominance. So settle in, because today we're dissecting every inch, every curve, every mechanical heartbeat of the new CBR, starting with Honda's relentless pursuit of balance, because while other brands chase sheer horsepower numbers, Honda's Fireblade philosophy has always been about extracting the perfect ratio between rideability, corner stability, power delivery, and real-world usability, and in 2026 that formula evolves into something even more refined thanks to a heavily revised 1000 cubic centimeters inline-4 engine tuned for sharper throttle response and broader mid-range torque, using redesigned internals, a lightweight crankshaft, new DLC-coated finger followers, improved combustion efficiency, and an ECU map derived from HRC data, resulting in a power output that pushes well over the 215 horsepower zone depending on regional tuning, combined with a torque curve that stays fat and usable from mid-revs all the way to redline, giving you that signature Fireblade feeling of smooth yet fierce acceleration that makes the bike feel alive in your hands without the unpredictable surge you often get from other leader bikes focused solely on peak numbers. And as soon as you twist the throttle, the 2026 CBR1000RR proves why Honda engineering continues to be the gold standard in control and predictability, as the new ride-by-wire system communicates with a 6-axis IMU and refined traction control to deliver a throttle connection that feels almost telepathic, giving riders confidence to lean harder, brake deeper, and accelerate earlier out of corners, especially with the updated wheelie control and cornering torque management that keep the bike steady without cutting power too aggressively. And the suspension setup receives one of the biggest leaps this year with a next-generation electronically adjustable Showa system that constantly reacts to rider input, road texture, and lean angle in milliseconds, essentially giving the Fireblade the ability to adapt its damping map mid-corner to maintain perfect chassis composure. And this level of dynamic suspension intelligence brings a racebike feel to everyday street riding, making the CBR not just a track monster but an incredibly well-balanced machine for weekend canyon runs or swift city commuting, where stability and control remain absolutely flawless even at lower speeds. And when it comes to braking, the 2026 model uses Brembo Stylema calipers paired with larger rotors and a revised ABS module that is smoother and faster than previous generations, reducing pulsing sensations and letting experienced riders modulate braking pressure more naturally, especially under hard braking, where the system now works seamlessly with rear lift mitigation to keep the bike planted during aggressive stops. And of course we cannot talk about the 2026 Fireblade without diving into its aerodynamic upgrades, because Honda has gone all in with wind tunnel tested aero winglets integrated into the fairing design, not tacked on as afterthoughts but blended into the bike's structure to generate real downforce while maintaining Honda's clean design language, allowing the CBR to feel glued to the tarmac at high speeds while drastically improving front-end stability on track straights and fast sweepers. And the visuals of the bike are equally breathtaking, with an evolved Fireblade look that sharpens everything from the LED headlights to the muscular fuel tank and the razor-edged tail section that screams performance while remaining unmistakably Honda with its clean, aerodynamic silhouette. And the new TFT display is brighter, more intuitive, and customizable with race-derived data layouts showing lean angle, lap timers, traction control activity, power modes, and more, giving riders the feeling that they're sitting inside a high-tech cockpit built for precise control and instant feedback. And speaking of power modes, the 2026 CBR1000RR introduces refined mapping with 3 primary street modes, 3 track modes, and a full custom suite that lets riders adjust engine braking, power delivery, traction control, wheelie intervention, ABS intervention, and even launch control settings, all designed so riders at any skill level can tune the bike to their exact preferences, making it friendly enough for intermediate riders yet sophisticated enough for pro track enthusiasts who want every ounce of adjustability and control. And Honda's engineering doesn't stop at performance. The chassis itself has been subtly revised with an optimized balance of rigidity and flex, improving cornering feel so riders get better feedback from the road surface and more confidence when leaning deep into bends, while a new lightweight frame structure reduces overall mass and shifts weight distribution to enhance high-speed stability and tight corner agility. And Honda also worked on the exhaust system to produce a richer, more aggressive sound while meeting global emission standards, giving the CBR a deep growl that turns into a sharp scream once the revs climb. And now let's talk about one of the most important aspects, real-world riding, because the 2026 Fireblade has been engineered to be not only a track weapon but a surprisingly practical superbike for riders who want to use it daily with improved seat padding, reduced rider heat exposure, and a slightly more refined ergonomic angle that maintains its aggressive race posture while being less punishing on longer rides. And moving to tech, Honda integrates a full suite smart connectivity system with phone sync, navigation overlays, voice command Bluetooth compatibility, and the newest safety feature Honda Ridezone, offering blind spot monitoring, rear traffic alert, and a proximity radar that enhances rider awareness without interfering with the pure riding experience. And all of this technology is wrapped in a bike that weighs noticeably less than the previous generation thanks to materials like magnesium engine covers and a redesigned subframe, which means faster direction changes, quicker acceleration, and a more responsive feel when pushing the bike to its limit. And now let's hit the pricing. The expected global average price of the 2026 Honda CBR1000RR is projected around $19,999 to $22,999 depending on the variant, with race package editions or SP spec versions climbing higher due to Öhlins or Brembo upgrades, but the base CBR1000RR itself already feels like a premium machine delivering far more value than many competing superbikes at similar price points. And the unique selling points of this 2026 edition are very clear. Honda has delivered a leader-class superbike that prioritizes stability, control, and real-world rideability while still packing vicious power and track-ready aggression, giving riders a machine that feels equally at home in daily traffic or tearing down a racetrack straight at over 290 km/h. And that is the true magic of the new Fireblade. It's not just about speed, it's about mastery, refinement, and the engineering philosophy that a superbike should respond to the rider's intentions with grace, precision, and confidence, making the 2026 Honda CBR1000RR one of the most complete and perfectly balanced superbikes Honda has ever produced. And if you're a rider chasing a machine that blends tradition, innovation, reliability, and next-level technology into one perfectly tuned weapon, then the 2026 Fireblade is designed for you, bringing a sensation of control, fury, and elegance in every single ride as Honda once again proves why the Fireblade name remains the heartbeat of the leader-class world.